Olá rapaziada, como é que vocês estão? Sejam bem, vamos aí a mais um episódio dos episódios de Destino de Granblue Fantasy Relink. E dessa vez nós vamos com a nossa ordem, né? A Katalina. Mas antes de mais nada, vamos ao nosso pequeno ritual padrão. Pega um de petisco, chama os amigos para se divertir, mas antes deixa que já quer esse coração. Se não for inscrito, já aproveita e se inscreve. Bora lá. Império Erst, mas agora só se dedica a proteger Lyria, com quem escapou das garras do Império. Como amiga mais antiga de Lyria, as duas agora são inseparáveis, como irmãs. Ainda que seja uma grande guerreira, tem um péssimo senso de direção. É tipo um Zoro da vida. E não é lá muito boa cozinheira. Bem, com ela a gente só viu 3 episódios, o prólogo, o primeiro e o segundo. Porque a gente precisava de avançar bastante na história. Então agora vamos para o episódio 3. Os experimentos de Lyria ficaram mais cruéis a cada dia, alimentando a desconfiança de Katalina para o Império. Dividida entre o juramento de cavaleira a Erst e a promessa que fizera a Lyria, ela decide pegar a menina e fugir do Império. Que é bem no comecinho da história, né? Essa parte eu lembro que eu assisti no anime.
Sometime after the commotion at Temple, life in Folka began to struggle towards normalcy. The breeze was soft and welcoming. I'd been blind to the city's charms before, focused as I was on rescuing Lyria from the Church of Avia. The sun watched over the victims of Furikin's rage as they raised new homes for themselves from the rubble. But once scars have set in, they are slow to fade. Here and there, the children of Temple labored with tools too large for their hands. I offered my aid, but the children said their work was their responsibility.
As long as you're sure you'll be okay.
Some distance away, a small boy burst into a red-faced fit. Lyria and I rushed over, hoping to be of help.
Recompensa do episódio de Destino. Aumenta um pouquinho o HP, a força dela. Beleza. Família é tudo. Esse vai ter estapeação. O templo está se reconstruindo no rastro da destruição que abateu sobre a região. Mesmo as crianças que mal conseguem erguer as ferramentas se ofereceram para ajudar no processo. Katalina quer participar, mas as crianças insistem em fazer tudo elas mesmas. Você vai ter que jogar como Katalina nessa missão. Tudo bem. Ela tá 63, mas a gente vai receber bastante apoio do resto, né? Né? Família é tudo.
Don't try and stop me. I have to do this.
He hurled his words like stones as he whipped into a run. Concerned, I asked a nearby man about the boy. He explained that the boy's sister was ill, and the lad was after the remedy, an herb called windcrest. The sickness was assumed to have died out hundreds of years ago, but had now returned to torment the child.
And if that's not enough, I heard the woods where windcrest grows have turned into a monster den.
The boy had struck out alone. Folka had no soldiers to spare, for they were all dispatched to Temple for the reconstruction effort. No one was left to answer his pleas, but I would.
Sim.
In my heart, I vowed to bring back the child, and if possible, the herb too. I prayed only that I wasn't too late.
Ah, não vai ser tarde não, porque a gente vai fazer isso assim, ó. Puf. Não vai nem perceber.
The front line to me.
Controla a Katalina, beleza, mas soldado do Império Est, Katalina luta para proteger Lyria. Empunhando uma espada mágica, ela é uma lutadora experiente que se adapta a qualquer situação. Katalina cria vários combos usando o quadradinho e triângulozinho. Pressione o triângulozinho rapidamente para realizar ataques em uma grande área. A realizar combos certos, enche a barra de Ares. Assim que ela estiver cheia, a Katalina pode evocar a besta primordial Ares para fortalecer combos, habilidades e arte celestial dela. Ok, essa é a primeira vez que eu uso ela.
Perfect. Keep your eyes peeled for
Colete 6 ervas de vento. Tem alguma coisa aqui? Tempes rocha. Cristal de vento. Beleza, já foi um. Tem um outro aqui.
Strange. We didn't see any the last time we were here.
Seems like they're attracted to the wind. Maybe they can feel its power.
Vai. Uf. Ih, tem mais um. Pera aí. Desgraça, torta. Ah, vocês já fizeram pra mim. Beleza, muito obrigado. Ih, errei. Ninguém viu. Finge que eu não joguei. Fingi que eu não joguei, tá? Eu quero coisa esses bonequinhos. Aqui, pronto. Uf.
You've met your match.
Back to the void.
Iha. Pronto, vamos pra lá. Peguei mais uma, 3 de 6. Ela tem alguma coisa assim de... Não. Nossa, vocês estão fazendo tudo pra mim. Eu tô adorando vocês, sabia? Também lá tá 60, o resto tá tudo 100. Tipo, tirando a Calestrona. Beleza, temos 3 arvinhas. Ainda por enquanto. Gente, eu vou catar 0, vocês se viram com o resto, tá? Ou seja, não tem nada aqui. Tem mais... Tem outro lugar. Droga. Vou muito pra frente. Vamos, eu quero ação. Eu quero aventura. Tem mais um ali, ó. Beleza, 4. Onde que tem mais? Ali. 5. Falta mais uma. Tem um cantinho aqui bem escondidinho. Aí, 6. Até que essa foi tranquila. Isso foi de boa. Eita, preula. Ih. Tá vindo dali. É de onde a gente não devia ter ido. Agora a gente tem que ir pra lá. Eu acho que eu só coloquei, tipo, o mínimo em você, né? Eita, preula, um golem. Uhum. 30 segundos. Vai ser facinho. Prontinho. Foi num tapa.
Is it safe now?
I recognize that voice.
Sim. O molequinho tá aqui. Ó. Família tudo.
With a final death knell, the golem stilled. The boy crawled out from the tall grass, and I pressed the wind crest into his trembling hand.
Wow! Now I can save my sister! You're the best, lady!
Uhul!
He smiled at me, and with a great burden lifted from his shoulders, skipped the whole way back to Folka. As I watched his happy shuffle, I wished more joy and color into his life of toil, which had been covered by the dust of destruction.
Aí ela recebeu mais um espaço para selo.
Hello there.
A carta de um menininho. Quando Katalina ouve o menino chamando, correu para a floresta sozinha, ou logo parte atrás dele. Ela chega bem quando um golem de pedra avança contra a criança. Depois de abater a criatura, Katalina entrega ao garoto cristal de vento, a erva necessária para curar a doença da irmã dele. Isso daí é tudo resumo do anterior que a gente acabou de ver, tá? A carta de um menininho.
We made medicine from the wind crest you picked. The doctor said Hazel looks better every day. This morning, she was able to get out of bed and do some drawing. She loves drawing pictures. Thanks again, Katalina. From Al.
And Hazel.
P.S. Please visit Folka when you have a chance.
Oh. Determinação de um menininho. Ó, essa daí também é só pós-jogo. Katalina recebe uma carta de... Graças às ervas, a irmãzinha dele, Azel, se recuperou da doença. A carta se encerra encorajando Katalina a visitá-los em Folka sempre que puder. Já tá nível 30 e a missão do faz tudo.
Another letter from Al arrived. Hazel had fully recovered and was bouncing about with unbridled energy. Al had returned to work on the reconstruction site and was working twice as hard to make up for lost time.
Is it just me, or is his writing messier?
Piorando
It
como?
wasn't just Vern. Not only were there more missing words and misspellings than usual, the lines of Al's letters were harsh and tangled. Evidently, he'd scrawled them in a great hurry between jobs.
I got a bad feeling that next up, it's gonna be Al himself stuck in bed.
Sim.
I shared Vern's sentiment. This was a boy willing to pick herbs from death's very garden for his sister. There was not an ounce of self-restraint in his character. I could only hope that he would emerge from this trial unscathed.
Ah, mas ele vai... Mas uma carta é recebida. Ele conta que a Reza está completamente recuperada e que o trabalho duro no esforço de reconstrução para compensar o tempo perdido. Porém, a jogar pela caligrafia é ainda pior e os grandes números de erros, Katalina se preocupa que ela está se esforçando até demais. Um grito de socorro.
Reading Al's third letter made my head buzz and my hands go numb.
Help! Hazel got sick again. Doctor says you don't know what's happened. The medicine we made don't work no more. What do we do?
Putz.
It struck me that I, a skyfarer they had only met once, was all the help these children had left to turn to.
Katalina, I'm worried about Hazel.
Lyria, who had been reading over my shoulder, looked as pale as death, and I thought I heard the fierce thudding of her heart. Let's head back to Folka, quickly. We learned not long afterwards that the captain, who at times seemed to command a sixth sense, had already asked Rackham to set course for the city. Al, Hazel, don't lose hope. Help is on the way.
Precisa saber qual a ajuda. Será que vai dar certo? Ovo de asa de espectro. Personagem nível 50 ou mais. Termina o episódio anterior. Uma terceira carta de algela o sangue de Katalina. Hazel adoeceu de novo e as ervas medicinais não funcionam mais. A tripulação volta correndo a foco para visitar os dois. Minha filha, você vai ter que... Como fala? Você vai ter que achar outra coisa pra ela comer. Pra ver se melhora. Ovo de asa de espectro.
When we arrived at Folka, Al came out to greet us. I noticed he wouldn't meet any of our eyes and ducked his head like he was hiding from the world. The doctor had examined Hazel from head to toe, but as far as his eyes could tell, there was nothing wrong with her.
Hazel says all she needs to get better is some wraith ring eggs, but I just don't know.
Al's voice was so small, I could hear the distance between us. Not physical, but emotional. He explained reluctantly that the Wraithwing was a bird which lives among the ancient ruins of Dolly Island.
Actually, forget it. We've made you guys do too much already. We'll figure something out.
His smile didn't quite reach his eyes, which were enclosed in dark circles. The reconstruction effort must have been hounding him, and he was apparently not its only victim. Hazel had fallen ill around when Al began overexerting himself. I think I see what's going on here. Gently pushing aside Al's objections, we left to search for a Wraithwing nest. The task ahead, though dangerous, was for brother as much as it was for sister. Leave the front line to me. This area seems promising. Be on the lookout for tracks. This is quite a rare find. We'd better add it to our provisions.
Obteve óleo do
It may come in
deserto.
useful later. What's this?
This cargo's sure been roughed up.
Large talon marks and scattered feathers. The culprit is probably a Wraithwing.
Let's see if it's left any other tracks.
Mas onde? Bem, para ali atrás não tem nenhum item. Então é só seguir o marcador mesmo. Eu já dei uma geralzinha. Vamos seguir, vamos seguir, vamos seguir. Tuk. Tuk.
Look!
Mais uma.
Feathers! I think we're getting warmer. Catalina! Catalina! Over there!
That's it. It matches the description perfectly. That's our Wraithwing.
Ah! What's with all the party crashers?
Stay calm.
tá me
I'll get
zoando.
us out of this. No more. Now! Into my trap! No thanks! Stay calm, Everett. Enchanted land!
Tome.
Into my trap!
Nice!
Devaneação.
We've got a bird to catch.
Uhul. Ó, mais traço daqui.
These stupid monsters don't quit! You ready, cat?
Always. I'll freeze them in their tracks. Catch you up. Fantastic! Enough of you!
Caramba, tenho.
I'll finish this! What a mess!
Falta tu. Não falta mais ninguém. Beleza, vamos. Essa daqui tá mais animada. Ali.
Look, the bird. It's watching us really closely. Whoa. Looks like it's got giant talons and a nasty temper. Be careful, Katalina.
It's all right, Vern. I won't let that overgrown turkey hurt us. Let's go.
I think it's protecting something.
Of course. It's trying to defend its nest. No wonder it's so desperate.
Well, we're desperate too. Hazel and Al are
Só que infelizmente a gente vai precisar dos ovinhos. Sinto muito. Ai, 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 ai. Vem pro lado. Ai, corre. Corre.
Let's do it!
Prontinho. A gente tá com pessoa ignorante.
Take that, you big chicken.
Now we just need to search the nest and collect the eggs. I can't help feeling guilty, though.
We're so sorry, Miss Bracewing. We promise we won't take more than we need.
Só então. Tô tranquilo.
They stood no chance.
A lei da natureza, desculpa. Né? Sobrevivência.
I took our prize to the dining hall. But weighing on me was the thought that Hazel had likely told Al a white lie. It said that one bite of a wraithwing egg sends waves of energy coursing through your body. I guess that she wanted the meal not for herself, but for her exhausted brother.
I'm so sorry.
My suspicions were confirmed when I returned from the canteen to find Hazel apologizing to the crew.
Katalina, we need to tell you something.
I cut Al off. I knew speaking the words would hurt him. It was better that he didn't give sound and substance to unnecessary guilt. I don't know what's troubling you, but you have to eat. It's the only way the two of you will get better. Food and comfort. That was all I could afford them.
Mais um slot pra selo. Pô, tá legalzinho.
Come to view the requests?
Omelete da felicidade. A tripulação volta foca com os ovos de asa de espectro de Hazel. Disse que a curaria. Acontece que era uma mentirinha da parte dela. Hazel quer que Al, que estava indo além dos próprios limites, comesse os ovos e recuperasse a saúde. Katalina, que já tinha adivinhado as intenções da menina, encaminha as crianças ao salão da jantar.
Back at the dining hall, plates of wraithwing egg omelet were lined up on a table, wafting forth irresistible aroma.
Is that really for us?
At my nod, Al dug in.
Ow! Oh, burnt my tongue. But, so good.
I love it!
Muffled voices caught my attention, and I looked out the window to see a gathering crowd. Though I had only collected a basket of the famed eggs, it seemed that was enough to feed the whole city.
Hey, Al. Heard from your sister. Sorry, I should have noticed you were working yourself to the bone.
A man who seemed to be in charge of reconstruction efforts came to our table. Gently, he explained that he had only now been made aware of Al's failing health. He vowed to encourage the workers to rest, so no one would overexert themselves ever again.
Al, you okay, bud? You don't look so good.
Vern, who had been flitting carefree through the air, came to a sudden stop. I smiled at his concern, which was well-meaning but misplaced. Al was going to be fine now. It was time for a celebration, and I had the perfect surprise planned. Their reactions are going to be priceless.
E... capítulo final, sobremesa das lendas. Hazel e Al se empanturraram com um omelete de ovos de asa de espectro. Chega a ter para todo mundo em Folca. Katalina assiste feliz enquanto todos enchem a barriga com comida deliciosa e recuperadora. É pra aquecer o coração, né?
A light dessert is the perfect way to top off a hearty meal.
Sobremesa leve. Olha o tamanho disso.
I cooked up an original dish using spare ingredients and imagination. When I unveiled my creation, the crew gulped in what I assume was anticipation. The people of Folca, however, were more vocal with their excitement.
You're saying that the very hand that defeated the Wraithwing made this dessert?
Pois é.
Is there anything she can't do?
It was enough to make me blush. But, if I may be so bold, I don't think their praise was unearned. My dish was wholly unique in its shape, color, and smell.
Katalina, this is amazing!
Uma Masterchef.
I've never tasted anything like it before.
Encouraged by Lyria, every last diner snatched up their spoons. Hungrily, they lifted a bite to their lips. And the moment right after, as if someone had captured the scene in a painting, they all froze. There are times when people are so filled to the brim with emotion, not even the smallest physical movement is possible. For the diners, this was apparently one of those times.
Ooh.
It seems I'm not such a bad chef after all. Take that, naysayers.
Crítica culinária lendária. Nova anotação descoberta. Muito obrigado. E com isso a gente termina os episódios restantes de Katalina. Eu espero que vocês tenham gostado. Se gostaram, deixa aquele joinha que é só clicar, coloca um comentário falando o que você achou, compartilha com os amigos, que é muito importante. Se não for inscrito no canal, para ver, se inscreve e ativa o sininho para receber a notificação dos próximos vídeos. Muito obrigado e até o próximo.